and welcome back for another deep dive. This week, we're going to be looking at all the biggest tech news. And to do that, we'll be pulling from TechRadar's ICYMI, the week's 7 biggest tech stories.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, they always do a great job of rounding everything up.
Definitely.
So we're going to try to condense this down to the most important stuff for you so you can stay on top of what matters.
Exactly. We'll cut through the noise and get right to it.
So to kick things off, we've got this cryptic message from Apple. Tim Cook made an announcement about a February 19th event. All he said was, "Get ready to meet the newest member of the family."
Yeah. Very mysterious.
What do you think is coming?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Really?
Apple is so good at keeping secrets.
True.
No specific, just that tagline, and then they released an image with it.
Oh, right, the Apple logo with the circle?
Oh, yep.
So what do you think it could be?
Could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
People are saying maybe a new iPhone SE, like a 4th generation.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe a new Mac.
Oh, or AirTags.
Yeah. AirTag 2.0.
Yeah. I'd really love a new iPad, though.
Yeah. Those are due for an update.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Speaking of surprises, how about that PlayStation Network outage over the weekend?
Oh, man. Yeah.
That was rough.
It was a whole 24 hours.
I know. Gamers were completely locked out.
Yeah. No online
The
gaming.
whole weekend.
I know.
Especially rough for anybody trying to play the Monster Hunter Wilds beta.
Right. Anybody who hadn't pre-downloaded the client was just out of luck.
So they had nothing to do.
Pretty much, yeah.
What did Sony have to say about all this?
Well, they did issue an apology.
Okay.
Blamed it on what they called operational issues.
Vague.
Yeah. And they also offered a 5-day extension to PlayStation Plus for all members.
5 days, huh? You think that's enough to make up for it?
I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of gamers are going to want more than just
Yeah.
a few extra days.
Yeah. What really happened?
Yeah. A deeper explanation would be good.
Yeah, especially with everything being online now.
Exactly. Yeah. It really highlights how reliant we are on these networks.
For sure. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit more exciting. Did you catch this State of Play broadcast?
Ooh, yeah.
Sony revealed a ton of new PS5 games.
So much good stuff.
Release dates? Some pretty unexpected announcements.
Yeah. There was a lot to unpack.
I know.
Tides of Annihilation looks really cool.
Oh, yeah, the post-apocalyptic one in London.
Yep.
That one definitely caught my eye.
Yeah.
Plus, we finally got release dates for Metal Gear Solid and Borderlands.
Yes. August and September can't come soon enough.
I know. I'm so excited for those.
Me too. Oh, and I don't know if you saw this, but they announced some DLC for Stellar Blade.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have some outfits for Eve that are inspired by that mobile game. What's it called? Goddess of Victory, Nikki.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's a fun little crossover.
Yeah.
But I think the announcement that got the most attention was Days Gone Remastered.
Oh, yeah, the PS5 port.
Yep, the 2019 game coming to PS5.
Yeah. Seems like people have mixed feelings about that.
For sure. Some fans are excited to see it with, upgraded visuals and new features, but others are kind of disappointed.
Right.
They wish that Ben's studio would focus on new games, not just rehashing old ones.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, it does bring up an interesting question, though.
What's that?
How do game developers find that balance, between giving fans what they want, but also, coming up with fresh new ideas?
That's a good point. Okay, well, let's jump to something totally different. Workout headphones.
Okay.
Beats just released their new Powerbeats Pro 2.
Oh, yeah, those look awesome.
Yeah, and they're getting a lot of buzz.
From what I've read, they sound really great.
Yeah.
A lot of improvements.
Yeah.
The fit is supposed to be way better.
Yeah.
Stays in your ears really well.
That's important.
Yeah, and the sound quality is supposed to be amazing.
Nice.
And they have a longer battery life.
Nice.
Yeah, all in a really sleek design.
And they added a heart rate monitor.
Oh, yeah, I read about that.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, it's an interesting addition. But it's a little strange. Like Apple said, iPhone and Android users are still going to prioritize data from their smartwatches.
So it's kind of redundant if you already have a smartwatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think it's maybe a test run for future AirPods?
Maybe. We'll have to see how it goes.
Okay, let's talk about something that is truly impressive. The Oppo Find N5.
Oh, yes.
It is now officially the world's thinnest foldable phone.
It's unbelievable how thin it is.
I know, when it's folded, it's only 8.93 millimeters.
I know.
That's thinner than an iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Wow.
And it's lighter than the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra.
Wow.
Yeah, and TechRadar got to try it out. They said it's a lot more comfortable to hold than the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6.
Makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a pretty big difference in size.
Yeah, and there are rumors that the next version might be even thinner, like 4.2 millimeters when folded.
Wow, that would be insane.
Yeah.
One of the slimmest ever.
Yes. Definitely a phone to keep an eye on. Okay, for all the adventurers out there, let's talk about the Garmin Tactix 8.
This is a serious smartwatch.
Yeah.
This is not your average fitness tracker.
No, this is for the hardcore.
Yeah, built to withstand pretty much anything.
And it's packed with features.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking a 47 or 51 millimeter AMOLED display,
Nice.
solar charging,
Oh.
and even a built-in applied ballistics solver.
What?
Yeah, for long-range rifle shooting.
Wow, that's incredible.
I know, it's also got a bunch of health tracking features.
Yeah, it can even track rucking.
Rucking.
Yeah, walking with a weighted backpack.
Yeah.
It's popular for fitness and military.
Makes sense why they'd include that then. But all this comes at a price. Starting price is $1,299.
Yeah, this is not for your casual user.
Definitely a niche market.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's wrap up our tech roundup with some news from Marvel. The first Marvel movie of 2025 just came out, Captain America, Brave New World.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
But it sounds like it didn't quite live up to the hype.
Yeah.
What happened?
The reviews haven't been great.
Oh, that's too bad.
What are they saying?
It seems like Sam Wilson's debut as Captain America wasn't as strong as people were hoping for.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too. One of the reporters we follow suggested that maybe it's better to wait for it to come out on Disney+.
A good idea.
Maybe it'll be better on the small screen.
Maybe.
So we've gone from iPhones to gaming disappointments, super thin phones to super rugged smartwatches.
Yeah, it's amazing how much variety there is in the tech world.
I know. It's really cool to see companies pushing the boundaries in so many different areas.
Yeah.
From hardware to software, entertainment to fitness.
It really makes you wonder what they'll come up with next.
I know, and how these innovations will affect our everyday lives.
Yeah, definitely.
But with all this progress, it does make you stop and think.
About what? Okay, I'm listening.
Personally, what really stood out to me was the contrast between, revisiting the past and pushing into the future.
Oh, interesting.
Like, on one hand, you've got Days Gone Remastered, giving new life to a game from 2019. But then you've got companies like Oppo innovating with devices like the Find N5, this phone that's like thinner than a credit card.
Yeah, that's a good point. It really speaks to the different philosophies out there.
Yeah.
Some companies want to perfect what already exists, and others are all about creating something completely new.
Right, and sometimes those two approaches even clash, like with Days Gone Remastered. Some people love it, some people hate it.
Yeah, it's like a microcosm of the whole tech industry in a way.
Yeah, is it better to chase the next big thing or to take what we already have and make it even better?
Right, and I think the answer is probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I mean, nostalgia is powerful.
Sure.
There's something really comforting about revisiting those familiar experiences, but with like a new perspective.
Yeah, but at the same time, we need to keep innovating, to keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
It's like that saying, the best camera is the one you have with you.
Right.
Sometimes the best tech isn't the newest or the flashiest, it's just the one that gets the job done.
Exactly, and that's what's so cool about all this.
What's that?
How this technology actually integrates into our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Garmin Tactix 8. That's not just a cool watch. It's a tool that can really make a difference for people who are into rucking and stuff.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe those heart rate sensors in the Powerbeats Pro too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the start of something even bigger.
Yeah. Like, imagine being able to track all sorts of health data just from your headphones,
Right.
stress levels, sleep quality, maybe even early warning signs for certain health issues.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
It's really exciting.
It is. That's what makes following all this tech stuff so interesting.
Yeah.
It's constantly evolving. We get to see it all unfold in real time.
But it's important to remember what you said earlier about the potential downsides.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All this connectivity, all this data collection, it raises some serious questions about privacy and security.
Absolutely. We can't just get swept up in all the hype.
Yeah.
We need to be critical thinkers. Question everything.
Yeah.
Make sure the technology is being used ethically.
It's all about finding that balance,
Yeah.
right? Embracing the amazing potential of all this.
Yeah.
But also being aware of the risks.
Exactly.
We have to make sure the technology serves us, not the other way around.
Well said.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into this week's tech news, I want to leave you with a final thought. So as we wrap up our deep dive into this week's tech news, I want to leave you with a final thought. Don't just be a passive consumer of technology. Be an active participant. Ask questions, explore the possibilities, and really think critically about the role technology plays in your life and in the world around you.
Well said. It's so easy to just get caught up in the hype, you know, all the new gadgets, all the shiny new features.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that at the end of the day, technology is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
True.
So it's up to us to shape the future of technology, to make sure that it's a future that we can all be proud of.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ah.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's deep dive. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the ever-changing world of tech.
See ya.